Who's it going to be? And I'm just wondering who you've got your eye on for next year.
The first one I love is Elijah Moore. He had a window from the time of week 7 till his injuries at the end, where he was basically going off. He had a 4 or 5 week window, scored like 5 touchdowns, putting up at least 60 yards and 67 yards in most of those games. And he did it with 3 different garbage quarterbacks. Even though he's small, with the league going to this cover 2 shell, he's the wiggle guy underneath. These are the receivers who are going to thrive in this current wave of cover 2. So I think he's going to be a superstar you can get later in your drafts.
Any others?
Adam Trautman.
Okay.
He was a 3rd round pick of the Saints in 2020. He wasn't getting any passes early in the season. Like the first 4 weeks, I don't think he had 25 yards. From a stretch of about 4 weeks before he gets the knee injury.
That's right.
It's not much, but it's like 32 to 58 yards. But he started those last 4 games. It was 6 to 8 targets a game. He was becoming a part of the offense. So I think he's that tight end, that 3rd-year stride. With that little bit that they showed us, I think he's in for a really good season.
I am interested in Cam Akers next year. Sony Michel having the most rushing yards in the league for the month of December. That's more than Jonathan Taylor. They started to kind of commit to one guy, and I think that's working because of Matt Stafford. Cam Akers is the younger talent. He can juke like the best of them. I love Cam Akers. And what interests me especially is the way that the Rams went to the trouble to bring him back, even when he couldn't play, to make sure he could get his pension.
Yes.
Which says to me, well, they're in on Cam Akers. And then the other one I'm interested in is Rashad Bateman, a better catch rate than Marquise Hollywood Brown. He lines up on the outside. He's kind of that guy we all thought Sammy Watkins would be. Very impressive. 10 targets in his last game this year with Tyler Huntley. He seems to be on his way up, does well with both Lamar Jackson, Tyler Huntley. And so I really do like Rashad Bateman for next year.